Hello, friends. What's up? I'm the Wizard Pirate, and I'm here to talk to you about Crowfall and the things that have been happening with it. Let's get started. We started the week on Tuesday with the first look, Knight powers and UI. So here they're talking about the Knight's powers. At this point of time, it will change likely. Your character's combat UI has an empty slot, or I think multiple empty slots, in case you get extra abilities from discipline advantages or class promotions. You can interlace some powers together to create combos. There's an example in the picture, and that's called a combo tree. We'll get into that a little bit later. The knight uses mana for its power attacks, which I was saying how I wondered where they got that idea because of Witcher 101 and stuff like that. To refill the mana, you must use your primary attack, which is your left click on your mouse, which will refill it in large chunks that will increase mattering on how far you are in a combo when you use your primary attack. Um, the active shield block is activated by using your right click on the mouse. This reduces damage incoming for your knight character. It also has a chance to knock down opponents if they're using a melee attack. I think that only works if you're facing the front, though. Where did I just leave off? Activate this. Reflect, and it can also reflect ranged magic attacks from like the Confessor or something like that. The block is run by a stamina bar, so it shows how long that power can last. Taking damage with this power will also lower the stamina bar. Iframe powers are one that the character that make it invulnerable to damage while your attack is happening. Right now, all of the iframe attacks are put on the C key on your keyboard. The knight iframe attack is leap slam. This makes them leap into the air and create a pull on the other characters. Smaller. It's a small pull on large characters and a large pull on medium-sized or smaller characters. When he comes back down, he deals damage within a small radius around him or her. This would do damage to the guys that it pulls in. Each archetype has a passive power that they can use when they are knocked down. Retaliate is a knight's, I think, but it was weirdly worded on the website, so I wasn't positive. When they're knocked down, on the so this attack brings him back on his feet, dealing damage to the people around him. The knight has another passive as well, that gives its companions, or like the characters around him, a hit point buff, but this isn't functional yet, so they didn't say anything about that really. A sprint is used by pressing a shift key, and it also uses a stamina bar. So use wisely when you use it, because you don't want to be in the middle of a battle, and then all of a sudden, poof, you can't use your block because you already sprinted to get there. And on the power bar, there's a shield lunge, which brings a knight a long distance in a short amount of time. The shield slam does more damage with the more time it is charged, which is another attack, and the shield spin, which stuns your enemies when it hits with it. And then there's also a chain attack, which drags your enemies closer to you, or rough surfaces like a barrel or a rock. Combo trees have an A or a B side to them. So as a picture I just showed a second ago, I'll put that back up. So here we are in the Founders Update, which is the next one. So they call this Founders Update the 411 from J.K. Coleman. So there's more great bossing of buildings happening. The small, medium, and large forts will have structures generated on the inside, as well as a scale of 18 feet walls surrounding it. There's a wicked awesome large keep concept done by Dave Greco, and the German part of the website has been released. You can activate that by this little German flag on the top right, I believe next to the American flag. You press that, and I haven't tried it out or anything, but it should make the whole website German. If you read German, I don't know. And new particle workers have been hired instead of that Eric dude, I guess. I don't know. And then the last part is Road to Combat playtesting part 1. So, and as the name says, they're starting pre-alpha testing in the late summer. So in the next month or so, I would believe, players can log into the game using the same account that they use on the website, which will also give your Kickstarter rewards in your account, You can choose from 3 archetypes for the pre-alpha: the Knight, the Confessor, and the Legionnaire. And so they're gonna do the same thing like I just did for the Knight for the Confessor next week, and I would think the week after that they do the Legionnaire stuff. So after the login screen, you'll see the join match screen, and right now things like gender selection and skin tone are not possible, but will be in the future because I just want to really try out combat in the pre-alpha. So that's all I have today for you. I tried to keep it nice and quick, even though it didn't really seem like that. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to watch my Para 101 videos and some other stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.